Alright guys, welcome back out here to Dolly, where we're out here trying to play around with only elevation discs lineup. Right now we're on hole 10. It's
305.
305. Basket's basically just straight ahead, but probably the most consistent play is to throw something out to the left side of this tree, have it move to the right. You can go up the gut, but it's just tighter line. So I'm going to try and throw the binks, the EcoFlex binks, and have it turn over, drag it off to the right. Oh, too low. Oh, actually got down a roller angle.
That's still good. Easy par. And I'm gonna try the EcoFlex Gecko, basically the same line, backhand turnover, and hope it comes out at the end. Haven't tried that with this disc yet. Or just throw it straight at it.
Oh, that'll still be
Sometimes mess ups are good.
That'd be good. That might be a putt though. Let's see.
All right, let's see if I can make this circle 2 birdie. Yeah, one.
Ooh,
Nah,
good
he's
run.
out of my range. I need to slice. Good. Finish it up with arowana.
Alright guys, we're on hole 11, par 3, 210. Basket's up here on top of this hill, about halfway up this hill off to the left. Biggest thing you want to do is hit this gap on the right, have it pushed left and forward at the same time, because these trees off to the right are about pin high with the basket, so you need to get past them before you get too far forward. I'm going to try the arowana on a hyzer. Just let it pop up just a little bit, but drag left and push forward at the same time. That's too wide, and it flipped up. Oh, okay, I got through the tree.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'll have a putt, maybe.
Where's the gecko?
I think I might have it. Yeah, I got it.
All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing that he said. I'm gonna do it with the gecko. Let's go.
Ooh,
Nope.
local route. Oh.
Yeah, I know. But it hits the tree and drops dead. Let's go. All right, so you see the hole. Let's do it with the interceptor. Use the over stability. Get enough height on it.
Ooh, drop. Oh. It's a good run.
That'll be an easy tap in par.
Oh, I pulled it.
Sorry.
Oh well.
All right, let's clean this up. Two pars.
I'll take on this one. All right, we're on hole 12, par 3, 290. Basket's through this gap, tucked off to the left. Biggest thing you want to do is just have something overstable, throw it up high, let it drag itself to the left. There are some branches that hang out over the basket, which you can hit and drop down, but that'll give you like a 30-footer. So really just want to make sure you don't push something too far, because it does drop down a good ways and you can end up with a very long approach shot. So I'm just going to try and throw this gecko, see how overstable it can be. Oh, that comes out of my hand weird. I don't know what it is. Let you try the other one.
All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing with the other gecko. This one's not as overstable, so I'm gonna have to put it on a big spike hyzer out to the right. Get it up there pretty high and push it pretty far to get to the basket.
You like?
That might be.
I
heard some tree limbs. It'll be putting. Let's go.
All right, guys. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see much of this. Sorry, there's not really any good way to film this shot. But I'm gonna take the interceptor Just kind of do like a little chop any shot, let it flex. Coming at you. Okay. I can get up and down from there at least.
That's a better lie.
Probably about 150 feet from the basket, so I'm just gonna give this a little soft chip shot with the arowana. Oh, go in, please. Oh.
Very nice. All right, just a simple pitch up for my par. No problemo.
Good shot. I'll give the koi a chance with the putt.
Yeah, give him some action.
I always throw it nose up when I'm trying to putt with it.
Come here.
I don't trust. All right, hole 13, probably the hardest hole out here. You want to throw something that'll hyzer flip to flat and then turn over right about where these trees are. If you land where those trees are, you probably have about a 40-footer, but it's a steep drop off behind the basket again, and the whole green is sloped from left to right. So really just want to push something up there and just see what you can get. It's kind of a poke and hope hole, see what happens. Just gonna throw the Eco Flex banks, a little bit of hyzer. Oh, too much. Ooh.
Yeah?
Okay. I thought that would still flip, but I guess throwing uphill it didn't flip as much.
I'm gonna try the exact same thing with the EcoFlex Binks, except I'm gonna throw it flat. Oh no. It was flat though.
It was flat.
All right, see if I can get out of this mess with the gecko on a forehand. Give me some good footing.
Takes a foot.
No, that's why this is so hard. All right, so I said I was going to get 5 birdies, and we're on hole 13, so I didn't leave a whole lot to get 5 birdies on.
It's 5 holes, though.
So let's just, yeah, I'm going to get a bogey on this one.
Now you got it. You should
I'm
throw it in.
about to throw it in.
There you go.
Koi, throw in for par. Negative. Oh no. Ah,
Okay.
fortunate tree kick.
Honestly, not a bad spot. I gave myself just a little bit of a good pitch up for par. Oh yeah, they skip a little bit.
Yeah, it was a good upshot. All right, let's see if I'm save bogey. Ooh,
Ooh.
yes sir. Let's do it.
There you go.
Let's go.
Go ahead and putt with the koi again. Ah. I don't know why it does that. It like lifts out of my hand when I putt like that.
Yeah, I'm not. Definitely not fine. I don't. It's too much movement in my hands
Yeah.
when I'm putting.
All right, guys, we're on hole 14, par 3, 310. Basket's pretty much even with these trees directly in front of us. But you really want to try and go either over them or have something that'll push left and push forward at the same time. I'm gonna give the, is it Superflex Gecko? Okay, Superflex another chance. I think what it might be is I might be coming out of my hand like that. So I'm gonna try and release it on some anhyzer up high. Try not to snap my wrist as hard. That's much better.
A lot better throw.
Wow, that one is a lot more stable.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw the EcoFlex Gecko. I'm just gonna try to throw it flat and hard over those trees and let the disc do the rest. Oh no. Yikes. Might want to zoom in on the basket because I'm throwing it in. Gecko.
That was an unfortunate time for that headwind, but...
She's at the bottom of the hill. That's good though.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Very good.
The right line just
I
needed
don't
it
need
higher.
the gecko for my throw.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, so tree's directly in my path. I can't step out either way. Perfect time for the slice. Over the tree in the basket. Oh, wind. Went over the tree.
Yep.
It's gonna be that anyway.
There you go. All right, so hole 15, it's 195 feet. Basically kind of just a slow bend to the right where it kind of, it's on the edge of a, what do you call it, a terrace?
Yeah, just a little slope and then it flattens out at the bottom.
Biggest thing I want to do is just throw something that'll just kind of slowly bend to the right. Don't want something that'll turn hard. Don't want anything that'll push straight afterwards. Just kind of want it bend slowly to the right on the shot.
There's a tree right in the middle of the fairway too.
Yep. Of course, why not? I think with the R1 I can just kind of throw it flat. I'll do it. Let's see. Hold it. Oh.
Same thing, koi. Over the top, fade to the basket. Oh no!
Oh.
I don't even
Simon route.
Yeah, I know. Could be a black ace. All right, now this really is perfect for the slice. Going over everything, land to the basket.
Oh yeah, good shot.
Money.
Yeah.
That's a big slice park job from back there. That's what it's made for.
Yep. All right, well, hole 16. Another part, I think, yeah, all par threes on this one, so I don't know why I'm saying par anymore, but par 3, 230, straight ahead. Biggest thing to worry about is the basket's kind of on like a mound. Not kind of. It's got like a cliff off to the left and cliff behind the basket.
And OB to the right.
Oh yeah, OB off to the right. So I really just want to throw something out to the right a little bit, just have it check up just right at the basket. Oh, that's got a little bit of flip to it. Get in.
That'll be nice and sitting pretty. So I'm gonna throw the arowana just right at the basket. That's my plan. Oh, it's all right. It'll probably end up down the slope a little bit, but we good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like it's just right on circle's edge. I'm not a good circle, circle 2 putter, so we're gonna slice it in.
Ooh,
It was close.
that was really close. Good.
Easy money.
All right, hole 17. Probably signature hole out here. Slightly downhill, 380 feet away. Really can go hyzer over the trees off to the right, or throw something that'll like turn over and drift to the right out to on this left side. I think that's what we're both gonna do, is just try and throw something out to the left, have it drag towards the pin, and just get up there. And try it with this, with the banks. Just gotta put on a little bit of hyzer and let it stand up and turn over. Ah, I hit my leg when I tried to throw it, but it worked. Oh wow, that fit.
That's good flight.
Yeah. I faded out harder than I thought it would.
Yeah, it did good. So I'm gonna put the CEO to work, and we're gonna let him get us up there, land on that little hill up there.
Man, I stood up. Nice.
Probably past pin high.
All right, last one, Binks.
There you go. There you go.
Drift right.
There you go.
Drift right. Come
That's
on. Wow, that thing's stable near the end.
That is good. Very good.
I'm finally glad I found
CEO,
a
baby.
good one. All right, I definitely gotta give this the slice. Is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Slice, okay.
Is that the koi? Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely give it the koi, give it plenty
Oh, there
of
they
height.
are. There's one there. There's one there.
Okay. All right. Ooh, almost.
Very nice. Another good slice opportunity because I got nothing but 2 big trees in my way. But I got to slice it uphill and over a tree. Gotta put some height on it. Super slice. Let's go.
Sorry if the camera works bad on my part. It's the first time I've ever done this. Oh, good shot.
She's putting. Let's go.
That's what I got. All right, guys, we're on hole 18, final hole of the video. It's 250 feet downhill. Pretty much perfect spike hyzer hole, so really perfect hole for these types of discs. I'm gonna go with the gecko, and first one, just gonna throw it smooth out to the left and let it fade in. Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
good execution. So I'm going to do basically the same thing, but with the Super Flex. It's a little bit more beefy, so I got to take that into consideration. Is that enough distance?
You're past the trees.
For the birdie. There's a little headwind. Take into account the wind.
Ooh,
So close.
good run. Aw, dang it.
Baloney. Gotcha.
Oh, all right, guys, that finishes up our round out here. I would say for these discs, they're better than I was expecting. Some of them are a little disappointing. Like, I would say the ones that kind of disappointed me were the Superflex. Was the Superflex Gecko?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just a little too flimsy for the speed of the disc it is. Like, I had to throw it softer. It just wasn't great. But the Flex Gecko, that I like that one a lot because that flies a little bit more like a Thunderbird or like a overstable fairway control driver, and like it doesn't feel. That's the one thing. It's like you don't really want a disc that feels like a rubber disc. You want to pick it up and throw it and make it feel like a plastic disc. And I think that one did it well. The Binks and all plastics, I liked it. It's nice to have a disc that you can get different plastics and have it do different things. Like Interceptor's very nice.
It's a good steady approach disc, good safe landing.
It's a little weird because like you want to be able to throw it hard, but it kind of wants to flip on you a little bit. But I mean, for short approach shots, it's very nice. Let's see. Honestly, the Arowana might be my favorite disc out of all of them because it's a like tiny bit understable for me. It just kind of wants, like if I throw it on a little bit of height, it just kind of wants to pop up flat, push straight. Kind of like if I throw it flat, it kind of wants to hold the turn a little bit. Very controllable, nice, just like a driving putter. And for the Koi, I should have tried it I should have got it in different plastic because this one's just a little too flimsy for you to really do anything
you
with.
Did learn a new shot with it today.
That is true.
You learned to slice.
And for like
very well at it.
Like for 80-foot approach shots or 100-foot approach shots, this was very nice because I could just kind of spin it like it was a longer putt and just have it land short of the basket and knew it was only going to slide forward maybe like 5 feet at the most. Otherwise, it's just going to sit, not going to want to roll, not going to do anything else. And yeah, if I ever need a slice, I could definitely whip this thing out and put it right into the basket almost every time.
So I kind of echo what you're saying. It's a lot of opinions that a lot of people that I've talked to have about the real floppy discs, they're hard to throw. They can't handle like a lot of torque. They will pizza in the air and just kind of go into the ground. So you really have to develop that skill, but good thing Elevation keeps innovating, coming up with new forms of rubbers, stiffer ones, and they're always, moving forward. They've learned from, as they go, each one builds up to the next one. And right now, as soon as they release the geckos, they sell out. And so it's definitely not, and no disc is, you're not going to throw one brand, one manufacturer, one type of disc on every hole all the time. So this is a situational disc like every other disc in your bag, and it has the benefit of sit and stick if that's what you need on the particular hole. If you need a skip, don't throw this.
Yeah.
So it's just another tool in your toolbox to help you get better at disc golf. It's helped my game.
And like,
Hey guys, Editor Ben here. Sorry to interrupt, but it was, the point I was about to make I didn't do a very good job of explaining, so I wanted to give myself a second chance. Basically what I was trying to say is, I would say the stiffer rubber discs, I say would fill the slot of a regular disc. I didn't really have any problem with any of them. Some of them, they're pretty grippy, but you can get around that pretty easily. But the discs that come in the OG plastic, where it's really flimsy, those discs I think can be used for something completely different that I don't think disc golf really has, which is more of just a training disc. Because the discs are so soft and malleable, they will show you any imperfections in your form. For example, if you go back and watch hole 14, I believe, if not, I'll put it on the screen. I threw the Superflex Gecko on a little bit of Anheuser, had to throw it a little bit higher than I was expecting because it's coming out of my hand weird. And I had to make sure that I didn't spin it as hard as I could, but I still threw it very hard. Being able to control your spin rate versus your arm speed is a very important skill, not a lot of people know how to do. And that's something these discs will show you how to do. And if you're throwing with off-axis torque, if you're throwing it nose up, these discs will show you that. And they're very unforgiving for how they will show you that. I definitely wouldn't recommend bagging them because, as you can see with the Superflex Gecko, you have to throw it different than a lot of other discs, and so it can mess with your form. But just taking it out into a field and throwing it and being able to control every aspect of a throw, down to the spin and the arm speed, nose angle, release angle, being able to control all that will make you a much, much better disc golfer. So we also forgot to talk about the actual course while we were out there, so I'll go ahead and do it now. Dolly is one of my favorite courses in our area to practice because it's not difficult to get pars out there, but the shots to actually get birdies on a lot of holes out there are very demanding. Not only do you have to hit your proper line off the tee, but you also have to focus on the actual landing zones you're aiming for. Because a lot of the baskets out there are on some kind of mound or on the side of a hill or something like that, so where you have to focus on landing properly, which is something not a lot of courses can do well. The one that comes to mind would be Jackson. So if you like Jackson but want something that's a little bit more open, I would definitely give Dolly a try. Yeah, I guess we'll cut back to me and Cody back in my car.
Echoing what he said about these discs, the first disc I bought was the OG Interceptor, same rubber as that, same floppiness, just a little bit different rim, but it became a utility disc, a safe approach disc when there's OBs around or hazards around, and then it also, it's perfect for the slice. Now that I've got the Gecko can do the slice just as good, and I can get a little bit more distance out of it, and I can throw it. So it does serve a purpose for me, but that's the thing about Elevation. They got different, like all other companies, they got different plastics. This Elevation has different rubbers. So I appreciate you, Ben, for inviting me out here today to play with you. Great time. Let's do it again.
yeah, man, thanks for coming out.
Appreciate it.
Look forward to doing it another time.
Let's go.
Have a good one.